So this is the Dermaplane. For those of you who don't know what a dermaplane is or have been curious but a little bit concerned about it, it is another mechanical exfoliation that takes off a deeper layer of skin and also the baby hair, that vellus hair, the baby hair that protects your skin. That hair is actually a first line of defense against the outside environment, toxins, pollutions in the air, and all of that. So that's why I like to only do this like seasonal. Maybe 3 months at the soonest, but I typically wait 5 months, 4 to 5 months to do this treatment for myself. Or if I am treating a skincare client who has a deeper issue with their skin, like let's say you have hyperpigmentation, melasma, deeper wrinkles, and it's part of your skincare treatment with me, you may receive it more often. But those baby hairs, I know they're annoying. They are good to protect your skin though from environmental toxins and pollution. So you have to be careful with over exfoliating. The reason why I love it though, for me is, believe it or not, I have dark hair, but I actually have not waxed anything for at least 5 years now. I've been doing Dermaplane for a few years on myself, and one of the benefits, other than getting more layers of that dead skin cells off to reveal that softer complexion and even out your skin tone and all that, one of the other benefits is the fact that it does remove those baby hairs. And so for me, having been doing this consistently, I noticed my hair has been growing back slower. So my hair cycle growth is much slower. Like I said, it's been probably about 6 months since I've done this Dermaplane. I have not waxed anything because I will go over these areas with the blade. It is a surgical blade. So that's why you want to really let your skincare professional do this for you. I know there are other versions that seem like they're easy to use. They're different blades with guards at home. Even that could be dangerous. You really want to be careful. I'm trained to know what angle of the blade to use over the skin, you know, how fast, the pace to do it and all of that, and how often. But again, so benefits of it is revealing a more even skin texture and tone. And then also it will remove the baby hairs. So it does remove all of these hairs for you as well. And your skin just feels so soft and amazing. It's really healthy. I do it for health benefits, and also my skin's sensitive and waxing doesn't really work that well. So this is my the blade that I will be using. It's known as a butter blade. Okay, you can only get this if you are a licensed professional for the way that I'm doing it. And even though this is my own skin, this is how I usually do this at in my spa. I use Dermaplane Pro. I love their stuff. I was certified with them, with that company. And so I'm just going to go ahead and do my thing so I don't cut myself. So you're welcome to watch. You're welcome to skip this part. This is the one part that you won't be able to do at home. But again, for my skincare clients who receive this, or for people who are interested in seeing what it looks like, see that it, even though it can be dangerous as far as doing this on yourself, I would not recommend it. I'm used to doing it myself and I know what I'm doing. But I wanted to show you guys, for those of you who like that sort of thing, to see the before and after. So I'm gonna be quiet now so I don't cut myself, because it is that sharp. I'll try to get a close-up look, but I don't know if you can see too well with this light. My skin already does feel softer just from doing the mechanical exfoliation, the micro exfoliation with the pumpkin scrub, the grittiness that kind of sloughs away those dead skin cells. This will cut away the layers. That's why the ankle is really important. And also the pace and the direction that you go, being really careful around some of these edges. And I like to get like completely do it. So I'm going to go ahead and start. that's pretty much the forehead so far. It gets really tricky. You can see at the angles, it's really important to keep the skin taut. But just in case those who want to see, this is what is coming off of my face. So again, I have darker hair. You obviously can't see this far away, but up close, you can already kind of tell the skin is already brightening because those baby hairs that are darker for me on lighter skin tones, lighter hair tones, it'll be more like a peach fuzz, like blonde and all of that. For me, I love it because it instantly brightens my skin. And it's this overall skin health, keeping everything balanced, not overdoing it, because again, those hairs are very protective, especially during harsh temperatures, like really, really windy seasons, rainy seasons, allergy season. So since we're at home right now and I'm not really going out as much, and I'm going to show how to protect your skin after you exfoliate this much with products, you just want to be mindful when you're doing this or receiving it from your esthetician. So I'm going to continue. In some ways, it's like a straight blade for men. It is taking out, that's probably why guys have really nice skin too, for the most part, because you're shaving, you know, with a straight edge blade, if you will, so everything's nice and even. Again, I've been doing this for a while, so it may look easier. For me, it is. I'm used to it, but you definitely need technique and experience. So again, I keep repeating it because I know people are going to want to do this at home by themselves, but if you can wait to get this done by your licensed professional, let them do it. There are other versions of things you can buy at home, but I guarantee you this blade is not what you're able to get if you're not a licensed professional. The nose is always my fun part. I mean, the most fun for me because it's a lot of different angles, and nose is where the pores are the largest. And it can feel more uneven or not as smooth as the rest of the skin. So I try to go slow and do different angles to even that out as well. Again, the purpose of this demonstration is just to show you, those of you who will receive this facial from me, those of you who are curious about receiving a dermaplane, what it looks like, what your licensed professional, your licensed esthetician like myself would perform on you with the professional products and tools. This is what it looks like. So the purpose of this demonstration is just to show you that, just to demonstrate what you can expect to receive and the level of caution that's taken hygienically and also with the right tools, with the right training. So if you are a licensed esthetician, I highly recommend Dermaplane Pro. I don't work for them, but I did get certified by them, and they're the only line that I use, and that's their thing. That's what they do, and they're amazing. So. All right, that's pretty much it. Just kind of look through, make sure I can obviously see I have a magnifying mirror here. Let's see a little closer. And so I've been doing dermaplanes on myself for a good 3 years now. Again, every 4 to 5 months, I receive this facial. I do it for myself. I do have some little breakout there, but I do have some freckles, so I'm fine with that. That's not why I'm treating this. This is more to get an even texture and tone, a deeper layer of exfoliation. I'm in my mid-30s, so to help my skin with its natural healing and shedding process. These are the things that are going to help it along, but not overdo it. So that's it for the dermaplane part. Now I'll show you guys, for those of you who want to see, what comes off of it. I like seeing that stuff. From someone who likes extractions, you may appreciate this, but that's what came off from this dermaplane session. And the darkness is a lot of, again, I have like more tan skin, so that's skin cells mixed in with some of that baby hair. So when I'm done with that, I use a fruit enzyme, which is a mixture of, it's kind of along mechanical and chemical exfoliation. The chemical part of this is the fruit acids that are in here. And the way this works is we kind of I include this in your facial as well. Similar to the pumpkin scrub, you're just gonna gently move it on, but because it has more of those fruit acids in it, my skin's already getting pink, it is a little more stingy. Now, I have very sensitive skin. After doing self-treatments for a little while, I went from having really bad acne and uneven skin and dull skin. I wasn't someone who really did anything for my skin, to be quite honest. But I went from that to minimal, deeper skincare treatments for the last 3 years. Like I said, every 4 to 6 months on myself with daily hydration and simple skincare routine. Now my skin is more normal. Around my cycle, it gets a little dry around the lower half of my face. But other than that, it's normal. And that can happen for anyone who has a simple daily skincare routine, and then a deeper kind of treatment with a professional, and just stay consistent with it. So that's that. I use very simply, when it starts to like peel off, then it's ready to just be with a cool towel, wiped off, gently cleansed off, if you will. Now, typically when you get a dermaplane by a licensed professional, they may not spend as much time. I like to spend more time because I'm a little more tedious with it. Again, it's really important to just take your time, get all those curves. It takes me longer because I go like around the nose and whatnot. For myself, I did kind of go around on the brow. Typically, you won't really receive that. And I only do that because, like I mentioned, I have not waxed anything like on my face for a little while. So I just prefer not to, because my skin can be very sensitive. That's another reason why I prefer mechanical exfoliation. I do offer some of the chemical treatments as well, but those, again, the ones I use are by a line called Circadia, and it works with your skin's natural repair mechanism. So everything I do falls under that category of organic, working along with your body's natural healing system, your skin's ability to heal. And like I'm going to demonstrate for this third part of my facial,